morning, my YouTube viewers. It is Palestine. Welcome to my channel. If you watched my video yesterday, you'll know that I was sick because I was coughing, and I was sick all day yesterday, and I had to go to work because I have to go to work even when I'm sick. And then I was coughing all day yesterday, and then last night I crawled into bed and I was coughing all night, and also was a little bit sick to my stomach. I don't want to tell you exactly what happened because you might think it's TMI, but I was a little bit sick to my stomach. So in the middle of the night, I was having problems being sick to my stomach. And then so I woke up this morning tired from not getting a lot of sleep, and not getting a lot of sleep, and coughing all night, and being sick to my stomach. And I have to get out of bed because my bladder is such that I had to go to the bathroom every couple of hours. And then I had another problem too, so I was up in the middle of the night for that. But I'm here this morning ready to go to my day job because I have to go to work even when I'm sick. And basically what I wanted to talk to you about in this video is that I rang my mother last night, and I rang her to talk to her because I spend £6.50 a month to talk 100 minutes. And then I also got a text message saying that I only had 20 minutes left, and they were going to start charging me the full rate. So when I get off this video, I'm going to have to ring customer service of my internet provider and ask them when my minutes start again, because I won't be able to phone my mother until my minutes start again. And then also yesterday I was ringing Boots, the pharmacy, to see if I could pick up my prescription today, and they didn't answer the phone. And the reason why is because last Tuesday, a week ago, I sent an email across to renew my prescription, and they never replied to your emails. And so I phoned them on Friday. They said that they hadn't received the prescription, the request, so I had to resend it. So I still haven't heard anything because they never replied to your email. They never say, yes, we received your email and we're going to forward it to the doctor. They never say that. So I'm going to have to ring Boots and see if they've got a prescription for me to pick up. And if not, I've got to ring my doctor's surgery and ask them about my prescription. And the thing is that these are drugs that I have to take. It's not a matter of, oh, take it if you feel like it. These are drugs that I have to take. And my doctor's surgery, they don't respond to my emails. They say that they don't receive my emails. And so as a result of that, I don't get the drugs that I have to take in a timely manner. So those are two things that I have to do this morning when I get off the phone. I have to ring customer service of my phone provider, and then I have to ring Boots, see if I can pick up my prescription. If not, I have to ring my GP surgery, and my GP surgery now has a virtual receptionist. So in order to get through to see somebody, you have to go through a big old palaver with this virtual receptionist. So we're not allowed to speak to people anymore. So that's not very nice. And obviously that's the way the world is going. They're trying to automate as many jobs as possible, and they're trying to displace as many workers as possible. And when all of these workers are displaced, who's going to buy all these products and services? That's my question. But I did ring my mom last night and speak to her, and she was not in bed. She was sitting in her wheelchair in the living room watching TV. I think that she said she was watching Jackie Gleason because she liked Jackie Gleason. And then she told me that they told her that it was a miracle that she survived that fall. And I know that a lot of people don't survive the fall. I've heard from people I know who their parents have fallen and they didn't survive the fall. So it is a miracle that my mother survived the fall. So she survived this fall, but what is her quality of life? Because she's going to be in a wheelchair. I don't know if she's going to try to walk again. She says that she doesn't want to walk because she's afraid that if she walks, she'll fall again. She's wearing some helmet. She has to wear a helmet because she's had a stroke. So she's going to have to wear this helmet for several months. And then she's also got a neck brace. So she has to wear a helmet and a neck brace. And then I asked her if my stepdad was happy that she was home. And she said she didn't think so. She didn't know. And I said, well, I'm sure he's happy that you're home. I said, I'm sure he is. I said, it can't be very nice walking around that big house all on his own. And then so my stepdad is fixing her food because she can't fix any dinner anymore. He's going shopping and fixing her dinner. He's in his late 80s, so he can't do much. But he is fixing her dinner. And so she doesn't seem very positive that my stepdad is happy she's home. But I think he's happy she's home, because it's not going to be good puttering around that big house by yourself. Or that's my perspective anyway. And then my mom said that she went to church on Sunday, and she said that was the first time that she had been to church since the accident. And then she said that she was singing. So I don't know how she was singing. I don't know if they were singing a duet or whatever. But she said she was singing, and she really likes that. She really enjoys that. She really enjoys singing. So I'm sure it was quite a sight with her sitting in this church with this helmet. She has to wear a helmet and a neck brace. She has to wear a neck brace. And that's going to go on for a while. I'm not sure exactly how much far it's going to go on. And I can't speak to her until my minutes roll over. So that's what I'm going to have to do after this video, is phone up about my minutes. But I just thought that I would update you on the status of my mother, because I did phone her. Even though I was sick and coughing and everything like that, I did phone her and find out how she was doing, because that's all I can do. I can't do anything else. I mean, I'm sick myself, so I can't do anything else. But I did phone her, which is more than my sister does. I think my sister doesn't even phone her very much. And I mean, it's her choice. It's my sister's choice. She can phone her if she wants to. But that's just a reflection of what we grew up with. You know, if we had a decent upbringing, it wouldn't even be a matter of phoning your mother. It wouldn't even be a matter of going to see your mother. But we didn't have a decent upbringing. And so, because I didn't have a decent upbringing, I ended up here in the UK. And I can't go back to the States for a lot of reasons that I've already discussed. So that concludes this video, because I've got lots to do and before I go to work. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. And I will be communicating with you again probably this afternoon or tonight, because I'm supposed to get a blood test today, and I don't even know what the blood test is about. But when I go in to get the blood test, I'm going to ask them what they're testing for. And so I'll find out pretty much as soon as you do. So thank you for watching. I'll be communicating with you soon. Thank you for taking an interest in my very pathetic life.